Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where I'm going to be unboxing the Illumicrate Daughter of Smoke and Bone 10th Anniversary Edition box. So I have been anticipating this box for so many months. I ordered it like the second it came out in, I don't even know when it was announced and when the orders went up, but I did order it instantaneously. But I will say, just to clarify, I was actually sent this free of charge. I am an Illumicrate rep, and so I was sent this box. So although I was sent it and I am a rep, and I do have a rep code, which is bookbrowsing5 for 5% off 3-month and 6-month subscriptions. Although all of that is the case, like, I did order this myself before I became a rep, so it's a box I really wanted, and I cannot even describe how excited I am that it is now here. You may notice it is already open. It did arrive yesterday, and it arrived to my house, not the new flat, and I didn't have filming equipment there, so there was no way I was waiting to open this box. I am sorry, but after months of waiting, I was not waiting a second longer. So I have already had a bit of a sneaky peek, but we are going to unbox it now, and I'm going to talk to you about all the items and my thoughts on the items and everything. So yeah. It's in a brown box, not an Illumicrate box, because one of the items in here is very large and they underestimated the size, and so the Illumicrate boxes didn't fit. It was meant to be like a black special edition box. So it's in another box, but I am so excited to go through all this stuff and show it to all of you guys. I will also just say, for anyone who questions my love of Laini Taylor, first off, check the Laini Taylor shelf. We're obsessed over here. And secondly, I'm currently hosting a read-along for this series, the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, to celebrate its 10th anniversary. We have already read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. This month we are reading Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. The live show will be in January, and then we're reading Dreams of Gods and Monsters in January, and the live show for that will be in February. So if you want to join in on that, there is a Twitter linked down below, which you can check out. But let's get into this box, because even though I've already seen everything in it, I'm so excited to open it all again. Also, yes, it's just going to be chilling on my lap. It's the best we can do with the filming setup we've got. But first off, we've got the spoiler card, which obviously I'll be using to tell you about the artists for all of the things in here. And then the thing right on the top is a book sleeve with the book in it. But we're going to do that at the end because we have to end with the book, so I'm just going to get that out and put it to the side and go through everything else in the box first. One comment I will make, which I have made multiple times before in unboxings for Illumicrate, is I'm always so unbelievably impressed with how they package their items. They are always so safely packaged. Everything comes like individually wrapped, and they're always just, I've never had anything arrive not in literal immaculate condition from them. So props to them for that, because it's very impressive. Okay, so the first item I'm going to pull out, sorry if you can hear all the cardboard, is this pin made by Stacey McKevy-Gorn. I'm going to include some sort of b-roll of it. And this is the wishbone, and yes, I'm wearing a wishbone necklace because I'm a bit obsessive. And it has the "it snaps, split the world in two" quote on it from Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I'm not going to tell you the significance of the wishbone to this series, because if I did, it would kind of ruin the first book for you. But if you have read the first book, you will know the significance of the wishbone. It is very significant. It's quite a key symbol in the books. I can't describe though how much I love this design. I'm obsessed with pins that have this chain between them and are like kind of two pins in one. I think it's such a cool design, and also it does have two pin backs on the big pin and one on the small one, which is really good because I love pins with two backs because I am awful for losing pins when I have them on jackets and stuff. They just always fall off. So two pin backs, less likely to lose it. Brilliant. I love this design. The blue just feels on point. It feels very like Karoo, because Karoo has blue hair. It just feels right. The wishbone, the stars, the quote. I love it. And I love pins, so I'm down for this. Next up, we're going to do one of the really big items, which again, very sensibly packaged in a perfectly sized box. And it is this tin, which is stunning. Look at this. I cannot get over how stunning this is. So on the front of this tin here, you have Akiva up here, Karoo and Susanna down there, and then you have Brimstone and Issa, who are two of the main Chimera. And it's this gorgeous like stained glass artwork, which I think is just stunning. I'm not sure who the artist is for this. Let's check. So this is artwork by Rosie Thorns, who does mugs for Illumicrate often, and I love her artwork. And this stained glass style is just phenomenal. It has these gorgeous like flower wreaths around the side. These gorgeous flower wreaths around the side, which actually have teeth in them. Again, if you read the book, you'll know the context. And then on the back of the book, we have Akiva and Madrigal. Again, I'm trying so hard not to spoil this book. And then we have Thiago and Ziri and Chiron at the bottom, these three characters here. Again, if you've not read the first book and actually other books after that, I'm not going to tell you much about this because this is all big spoilery stuff. But I really like how this very much represents like Prague on one side and then Eretz on the other. I think that's so lovely. As I already said, the art style is phenomenal, and this is, if I could open it in the limited space I have without hitting myself in the face, this is a tin, and you have more Brimstone and Karoo artwork on the inside of it, and it's just a really, really big storage tin. At this point, I don't know what I'm going to put on this, but I love it, and I love that because it's got like a book shape and a book spine, you could absolutely display this on a bookcase, and it's like a really nice storage tin, so I love this. As always, it's brilliant quality. And the art is just so stunning. So next up we have this stunning art print which has gold foiling and I'm obsessed with, and this has Karoo and Susanna and Mick on it, and then it also has Akiva and Liraz and Hazael and also Ziri, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. Again, the artwork for this is beyond stunning. The gold foiling, especially on the Hazma, is just beyond beautiful. I am obsessed and I'm absolutely going to be displaying this. In my new flat, I'm working on a bit of a print wall. And of course, this is going like front and center in that. It's so beautiful. And the artist for this is Merwild, and I've never actually had any of their stuff before, but I've heard amazing things. And I can see why this style is so beautiful. I love the kind of very realistic, like non-cartoony style, but also almost like an airbrushed look. So everyone has like the crazy cheekbones and just, it looks so good. And especially for like the Seraphim, they're meant to be otherworldly beautiful, so it works so well as an art style. And Karoo looks absolutely badass, and there she is with her, you know, teeth and wishbone necklace and her tattoos and her Hazma. It looks so good, and I love that Ziri is being included on this and not Thiago. We are here for having all the nice characters and none of the bad guys. Very up for that. Next up, I will grab this out. I repackaged this whole box just so I could do this video. I hope you appreciate this. And we have in here, get it out of the packaging, this is a replica Thurible. Again, the Thurible will mean a lot more to anyone who has read the book, but this is basically used to capture souls after someone has died. And I like this as an idea. It's a really key element of the story, and it's quite a key sort of symbol in the story. And I like that it has a little sort of Karoo, I need to flip that around, little Karoo charm on it. This is probably my least favorite item in the box, I will say this, having already been through it. It's an alright item. It's not the highest quality, which compared to other Illumicrate boxes, like every item is so unbelievably high quality. This is the first one I've come across that's not as great. It was just made by Illumicrate themselves. It doesn't have a separate artist. And I kind of wish it was functional. I think this is just a personal thing to me. I have no use for just like an ornament, which isn't really used for anything. So I even wish that this could like just unscrew and take the top off so you could put like potpourri in it or something, or like essential oils so it could like make a nice smell out of it or something like that. Because just as an ornament, this isn't something I would personally display or not something I would personally use. So to me, it's not the best item, but to be honest, with everything else in the box, I don't mind. Okay, so I've just put the box down out of the way because it was really getting on my nerves. And next up, we have this mug, which is actually not Daughter of Smoke and Bone themed. It is actually Strange the Dreamer inspired, and it's called Fluttering Dreams, which, I've already seen this and I died. So this is again a Rosie Thorns, I think. Yeah, Rosie Thorns artwork. She does these amazing mugs for Illumicrate quite often, and it is so unbelievably beautiful. So this is the mug. We are gonna get some light reflections, but I'll do my best to show you. And we have Sarai and Laszlo, and then that goes the whole way around. My favorite aspect of this for sure is the moths. Again, if you've read Strange the Dreamer, you know the moths, you know why it's relevant. And it's just, this is so stunning with Sarai with the huge red hair and Laszlo reading. It's so beautiful, and I probably won't use this as a mug. I very rarely use mugs. I don't really do hot drinks particularly, but what I do use is I've had a mug on my book cart for a long time which has all my bookmarks in it, and I knew I was getting this so I've been waiting to replace it with this. So this is going to become my new bookmark mug and will go on my bookshelves as my bookmark mug. I'm so excited. Again, as always with these mugs, they're incredible quality. They are beautiful, and I cannot wait to just stare at this on my bookshelves forever. Next up, we have a very, very big item. This is the reason it didn't fit in the boxes they intended to use originally. as this is big. But this is so cool. And so I'm just gonna unpack it because again, it's very well packed, but is therefore not the easiest to get out. So what this is, if I can even hold them up without damaging them, is 2 bookends with the most stunning designs. So just to read you the quote in case you can't see, it's "Once upon a time, an angel and devil fell in love. It did not end well." So again, if you've read the books, this is literally the first line in the book. I think it's also in the blurb. And you can see you've got like the kind of devil bat wing style, you've got the angel wing style with the hands and the flaming sword, and you've got the teeth and the eyes for the Hasmus here. This is all so relevant to the plot. It has so much imagery in it and it's beautiful. I love the really deep blue. I am absolutely going to be finding somewhere to display these. I love them so much. And as always, incredibly high quality. I am obsessed with them. These were designed by Laini Taylor. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but oh my god, I'm obsessed with them. And even just the really small details of like the horns on the once. If you've read the book, you know who has horns. It's just so beautiful. And this is one of my favorite quotes because it really does just sum up the book so phenomenally well, and the whole series, honestly. So big fan of these, very glad to have them. No idea where they're going yet because I do not have spare space on my Laini Taylor shelf, so I'm gonna have to find another home for them. But they're definitely finding a home somewhere because I love them. And then onto the book sleeve and book. So we knew we were getting a book sleeve in this box, which I love. I've had a couple of Illumicrate's book sleeves before and I love them. They're super high quality, they fit a big book, they're brilliant. And so I've been super excited for this. And here it is. There is a quote on the front which says, "Something was starting to take shape out of magic and will and smoke and bone." Which, I mean, if you're wondering where the title of the series came from, Daughter of Smoke and Bone, this is the quote that gave it that title. And this design was done by Chatty Nora. I love the colours. Again, we've got the wishbone at the top, we've got feathers for Akiva. It's so nice, it's so beautiful. Again, super high quality. And then on the back, we have artwork done by Monolime, and this is a kind of specific scene from the book. This is Karoo and Akiva. It's just so beautiful and I love it. And again, the colour scheme of this whole book sleeve is just stunning with like the really warm, fiery tones with the purples and the blues mixed in. I just love it. But we are now going to get the book out because that's kind of like the reason for the whole box. And this is an exclusive Illumicrate 10th anniversary edition. This cover, which is stunning with brimstone on it. I never thought I'd see brimstone on the cover of these books and it makes me exceedingly happy. This cover is being used in the UK for the 10th anniversary editions which are coming out here, but they are paperback only. Illumicrate has the hardback, which is what I really, really wanted. So yeah, that's the cover. Brimstone, Prague, stunning. We love it. It has blue edges. We're always here for sprayed edges. And then we also get a foiled cover underneath with another quote on it, which is, "She had been innocent once, a little girl playing with feathers on the floor of a devil's lair. She was not innocent now." Oh my god, again, if you've read the book, you know what it's all about. It's so unbelievably beautiful. I'm so excited to have this. Oh, it has floppy pages. And it is also, this book is also signed by the author, signed by Laini Taylor, of course, which I love. I have so many signed Laini Taylor books and I'm very happy to add to that collection, so thrilled about that. But then the other really, really cool thing is Laini Taylor's husband, Jim DiBartolo, is an artist. He has actually done art for one of her books before, which is Nice for Cake and Puppets. He did do the illustrations in this, if I can find one. So yeah, he's done all sorts of different illustration things. He is a phenomenal artist who does really, really interesting, almost like slightly creepy art. And as I said, he's illustrated for her before. I think they've done like a graphic novel together. And so he illustrated a big piece of artwork to go on the inside of the dust jacket, and it is stunning. This is quite a specific scene in the book. You can see Madrigal. This is very much the ball which they visit, and so you can see Madrigal and Akiva and Thiago and Chiron and just so many other characters in this, and it is stunning and I love it. And yeah, I kind of wish I had it as a print just to display, but I will very happily just look at it as part of the dust jacket. But that is all the items. As always, I'm blown away by Illumicrate's boxes. I cannot describe how long I've been waiting for this one, and I'm so excited to finally have it, and oh, it's just phenomenal. I do want to pick a favourite item, but I kind of want to say the mug, but the mug's not even Daughter of Smoke and Bone themed. I just love this design so much. So I am also going to pick one that's actually Daughter of Smoke and Bone themed, because I feel like I shouldn't pick my favourite item as the Strange the Dreamer item in the whole box. So excluding the book, I think I am going to go with the book sleeve, because The book sleeve is just beautiful and just so useful. I use book sleeves all the time, so I really appreciate a functional item which I can actually use. As I said, I don't have a huge amount of space or want for ornaments and stuff, so useful items are always a big plus to me. But then also the art print. I just can't get over the foiling on this, and the way the characters are all depicted is so beautiful and kind of just spot on for how I pictured them, so I absolutely love it and think it's some of my favourite sort of fan art character art I've seen of this series, so I love this so much. But that is it for the unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. As I have said already, I am a rep for Illumicrate, so if you want to get 5% off a 3 or 6 month subscription, then check out the code in the description box of this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below. Did you get this box? Do you like the series? Are you taking part in Readalong, the read along I'm running? Just let me know. I will always have Laini Taylor love to discuss forever. But if you want to know about both the read along and also book club I host, that and all my other social media links are linked down in the description below, as they always are. But that is it for this video, so bye, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, now it can go on my shelves. That makes me far too happy.